Okay, hi guys, so today I'm gonna make a video about the old guard pretty much, and how to actually get it. I do have it, here, I can prove it to you, here. I chose the wrong map to do this on, but I do have it. I got it, like, really recently, like yesterday. Yeah, see? It's quite an interesting uniform, and it is quite hard to get, and so pretty much my whole purpose of this video is I've seen a lot of videos on like YouTube about just people saying, oh, how to get old guard, and they literally just list how you get it. Sure, it is how you get it, but how did I, that's embarrassing. Sure, it is how to get it, but it's honestly ingenuine in my opinion, because they don't give you any tips and tricks on how to get to wave 35. Out of all the popular videos I've seen, none of them have actually showed you how to do it, and this is pretty much how you do it. Okay, you go to find server, browse, do not click hardcore. Usually what I like to go is you go into this little filter, and you go to endless. Try to find one which has old guard in its name. You can do a search for server, but it doesn't necessarily always work, as this sort of searching system is not, it's not the most reliable thing in the world, so you can't really trust. Sometimes they won't even be online in the first place, which is quite annoying. You should be able to find one eventually out there. Although I want to Austrian Bavarians, okay. France. Everyone's playing Trollian Village. You will be able to find one of these sort of old guard grind servers eventually. Usually they will. This is Bubbles. See, they'll have these sort of names like there, but pretty much what you want to do is you want to find. See. This is the one which I played on, Old Guard Speed 1, join up. It's quite reliable, so you actually got two of them. La Ferme de Haunt is not the map which I would recommend. There's three of them. I would recommend Hougoumont, but, you know, La Ferme de Haunt still works. Trollian Village is also quite good, but then the issue is, you'll have zombies coming through here, which is quite annoying. Same thing with, Le Haye Saint. Because here, I'll be sure to put like an image of it up. But because La Haye Saint, there's a sort of side house next to where the people mostly camp, sort of, you know, scaffolding area, and that area it allows like bombers to come up and pretty much attack the flank of your sort of formation. Trollian Village is okay. It works. There's this sort of area for early game, but whatever. This is what I meant at Old Garden. That's literally what he did. By the way, if you jump off here, you break your legs. What in the world? Wait, what? But yeah, it is pretty interesting in general, in my opinion. The way to get Old Guard, it's quite fun, but then the issue is a lot of people don't know a lot of things. But let me sort of give you the general tips and tricks that you will most likely need to get Old Guard. The first one is don't overextend. If, say, your defense is over there, don't come out here and shoot. This is a low wave, but once you hit like wave 20, or hell, even wave 15, don't even try that. Unless you're a sapper and that's your job, that you definitely shouldn't be doing that. At least in my opinion, you can do whatever you want. If you're better at the game than I am, and I'm pretty bad at the game, you will most likely be able to do that pretty effectively without much, you know, downside. But I, in general, would not recommend it at all. Just don't do that. That's pretty much the first piece of advice I have. The next piece of advice I have is sort of just don't let your team down. Like, if you see someone down, go get them. It actually does help. I know this is just pretty much general advice, but like, the thing about this sort of thing is whenever people die, they are a lot more likely to just leave, and then your server will probably be kind of low on players. You usually have more than enough players needed, but you never know. You just don't want to discourage other players or just let them die. And also, last of all, it's just Old Guard is not exactly easy. If you're playing in a bad mood, you're not going to get anything done. It's a lot like War Thunder. So, if you're in a bad mood, don't try to get Old Guard. Just chill with Objective. Objective is probably the best thing to do anyways in this game. Old Guard, they just want to do it because it looks cool. But that's pretty much my 3 pieces of advice. I hope you liked the video. We're about to die to a bomber. Yep.